do. The centers of the curves with high pressure readings are marked high, and the centers of the curves with low pressure readings marked low.
These highs and lows are pretty important to the diagnosis because under a high, the weather's more often than not fair, and under a low, more often than not cloudy.
But the most important thing is that air tends to flow from a high pressure area to a low one.
And what's more, highs and lows don't just stand still. Know where the highs and lows are today, and you got a pretty fair idea of tomorrow's weather 600 miles to the east.
That's right, and also of tomorrow's winds, because around a high, they invariably turn to the right, and around a low to the left. So knowing this,
Hey, wait a minute. Excuse the interruption, but I don't dig that left turn. I thought coriolis was always supposed to swing wind to the right.
Yes, and it tries to. But because of the interaction between it and the pressure gradient force, complicated by surface friction...
Oh, look, I'm sure there's somebody that understands that, but in order to make it clear to Meteora, don't you think we ought to see if Professor Coriolis himself is still around? Professor Coriolis?
At your service, mes amis. The matter is really quite simple. If we think of the high as a mountain of air and the low as a valley, air flows down off the mountain, as I will demonstrate. Like the air, I start straight down off the mountain, but the Coriolis effect turns me, and I spiral to the right. Ooh, it is like champagne, you know. Now the valley. Again, like the air, I start straight down into the valley. And again, Coriolis turns me. But what has happened? Aha! I will tell you. I cannot keep turning to the right because that takes me upward. So I must resist the Coriolis pull and turn to the left. Aha! There I go. Left and left and left until I am at the bottom. It is clear, no?